Chapter 3002 begins with Carrie returning to the villa, where she finds Mr. Lab waiting for her. He is seated on a sofa, calmly sipping wine, exuding an air of control and superiority. Carrie, fully aware of the danger Mr. Lab represents, approaches him with a mix of fear and cautious submission. She tries to appear coquettish and endearing, calling out to him in a playful manner. However, Mr. Lab's sharp, almost predatory gaze quickly cuts through her facade, making her realize that she must tread carefully. Her anxiety rises as she wonders whether she has done something to displease him. She questions him timidly, trying to gauge his mood and avoid any potential outburst of violence. However, he remains enigmatic, responding only with brief, non-committal answers. He eventually directs her attention to an invitation on the table, informing her that she is to attend a banquet the following night. To ensure she makes a good impression, he has provided her with several new evening gowns and jewelry, all lavish and expensive. Carrie is momentarily distracted by the luxurious gifts, her fear giving way to excitement and greed. She marvels at the beautiful gowns and exquisite jewelry, feeling a surge of happiness at Mr. Lab's generosity. In this moment, her thoughts drift to grander ambitions. She fantasizes about winning Mr. Lab's favor by successfully completing her mission, giving birth to his child, and eventually becoming the legitimate Mrs. Lab. She envisions a future where she surpasses even the women she envies most, such as Serenity and Cameron, in wealth and status. However, this fleeting moment of joy is quickly overshadowed by the harsh reality of her situation. Mr. Lab pulls her onto his lap and forcefully pours the remaining wine down her throat, a gesture that is both intimate and aggressive. She chokes and coughs, her face reddening from the harshness of the alcohol and the suddenness of the act. Despite the discomfort, she knows better than to resist or show any sign of displeasure. Mr. Lab's satisfaction with her compliance is evident, but his actions serve as a reminder of the fine line she must walk to stay in his good graces. Mr. Lab then warns Carrie not to underestimate the women she despises, Serenity and Cameron. He reveals that Cameron, despite being blind, has already grown suspicious of her, and that Serenity, the eldest young lady of the York family, also harbors doubts about her identity. She is shocked to learn this, as she believed that her physical transformation, including changing her face, would be enough to deceive them. However, he points out that while her appearance has changed, her voice remains the same, making it easier for those who know her well to recognize her. Carrie's sense of security crumbles as she realizes how vulnerable she is to being exposed. The fact that her voice could betray her fills her with dread, and she quickly promises Mr. Lab that she will work on changing not only her voice, but also her habits to better maintain her disguise. However, Mr. Lab cautions her against making drastic changes, as this might only heighten Cameron and Serenity's suspicions.